what people don't tell you before getting married is, let me sit down, because this is for you. You're not watching my video by accident, but you're here because God wanted you to hear this. And I'm sorry if you're married and no one has ever mentioned this to you. Let me do it because I'm a mother, a godly church mother, and I've been married twice, which is an amazing blessing. I didn't know when my first husband was dying from cancer that I was going to meet another amazing husband and get married again, who have been married to now for nearly 23 years. So what is that people don't tell our millennials and Gen Zs what is going to happen as soon as you walk out of the registrar's office or as soon as you enter your home? Look, honeymoon, wherever you're coming from, now you have a ring on it. As soon as you open the door and start being a wife, a helper, and having an amazing husband, a leader, to lead you while you follow, you're going to experience what we call the loving marriage test. That's what I call it. Loving marriage test. You loved to get married, right? You said your vows. Every word that you said, or some of the words that you said them with love, right? Because you love him or her. They are going to be tested. So you have to do them well. Even the ones that sometimes cause pain, suffering, and struggle in marriage. I don't know what you're experiencing right now. But question. You said his or her name, and you said to hold, to love and to hold. When did you last show your husband or your wife love, or to hold them? Now, when I say hold, it doesn't mean sex. What is sex? Anyone can get sex from outside, or even sometimes from inside your home when a marriage breaker shows up. Depends on their agenda and depends whether you're a prayerful woman or not. When they come in, you don't see them, you've never sometimes heard of them, but when they show up, you know they can destroy your marriage, but God forbid. Going forward, I mentioned to love and to hold. We do this as happily married women and men, because my husband does the same every day without fail, because we know our tomorrow is not guaranteed and we don't take life for granted. So we show each other without fail love, and we hold them. Let's say you work miles away from home, maybe abroad, overseas. Tip: don't go to bed without saying good night to your amazing husband. Say it your way. There's lots of ways. We're also uniquely made, so do it your way. But good night is a very important thing. Second reason. Are you ready? This one is for better, for worse. Things can go very well. Everyone is happy, no problems, everything is, and then bang! Sometimes no warning at all. You're so surprised or shocked. But what has happened? You didn't expect it. Like all of us, we don't. But when you know that God is in your marriage, and marriage is between three people, yourself, your spouse, and God, you're able to face whatever is happening to your marriage with love, because God is love. Remember, three: God, yourself, and your spouse, who is God. Love. Without love, you won't be able to overcome that bang. That's so love is so amazing, so wonderful, and we do this immediately. It's like finding yourself in the storm. What do? You stand still, the Bible says, and know that I'm God. Third reason: for richer, for poorer. Maybe he's lost all his money, or she's lost all her money. If you marry them for money, sorry. It's not gonna work unless you you change money into love, and then see what happens. Wow. Wow. For richer, for poorer. Maybe everything is gone now, but what hasn't gone is love. And the love you have for him or her will make you survive, whether with nothing or with something. Now, lots of people say people don't care. People do care. We do care. You may ask, how do you know? What do you mean people care? If they didn't care, they wouldn't be around you. So speak up. Ask for help. I've never been to a marriage counselor. Pray to find a good one, because they are not called marriage counselors by accident. No, they've been through maybe it's some sort of training. So look for one if you need one. But personally, I think you are the best. You too, you're the best marriage counselors. Yeah? You don't have to have it written down on a paper. Just sit down. If you can't talk, sometimes you can't face him. Maybe you're struggling to face him for whatever he's done, or face her for whatever she's done. Take a nap. Go have a nap. And then when you get up, talk about it. Communication. Oh, another one is in sickness and in health. He's healthy now. She's healthy now. What happens when they fall ill? Are you going to run? Are you going to ask for divorce? What happens when she can no longer fulfill her duty as a wife, a loving wife and a mother, or just a loving wife, because not every couple get children? What do you do? What do you do? Do you choose to love her and remain with her until she heals, feel better? Or maybe until she takes her last breath? Which one It's a choice. It's a choice. Love is a choice. Are you going to choose out him when they can no longer walk by themselves? When they can no longer make love to you? Or when they can no longer speak and say what they want and need? And you become their voice. Are you going to do that? That takes love, true love. That takes true love. And it says, until death do us part. So, you enjoy your marriage. Remember the things I mentioned. The vows. I'm not making them up. They're in our vows we say when we are getting married. Now our young people, they write their own, which is so amazing. Please mix and match. You write your own, that's no problem. But also include the traditional vows, marriage vows. Enjoy your marriage. Marriage is a love blessing. And if there is anything that anyone near you, anyone that you know, because we do care, those who don't care, say, oh, no one cares. No one cares because you don't care. But if you care, deep down if you care, you're going to see lots of us. You're going to meet up with lots of us, caring people. And they're near you. Just care. Start caring. Because in life, it's such a... We attract what we put out. We attract what we put into life. Are you loving? You won't meet any hater. The only way you will meet someone who is not loving is only to teach you a lesson and to prepare you for your next level. Because life is like climbing the staircase or stairs, a set of stairs. Lots of them. Depends on how many years you have to live in this amazing world of ours. If 89, you have 89. 89 stairs to climb. If you've got 50, you have 50. If you've got 2, some people have 2. Someone said, oh, Robina, so does everyone have the same amount of love? Well, that's a very interesting question. But based on my lived experience, every single one of us has enough to last us to the end. Hey, remember, your marriage is going to be tested. Say, oh, I thought you loved me. I thought, yes, they loved you and they still love you. Come on, it's just your love that's being tested. Do you love them enough to look them in the eye and say, why did you call me a dog? Why did you hear stories, very disturbing stories, where a husband starts to see another wife cheating on the wife. And they call their wives some names that are very disturbing. Let that not be your portion. Whatever happens, remember, it's just your love that's being tested. And to pass every marital test that's ever existed and will ever exist in this life we are in, to pass it is with love.